What if everything we've been taught about human history is incomplete? What if the story of our past is not a straight line of slow progress, but something far more complex, far more mysterious? Across continents and civilizations, ancient structures rise from the earth, silent, immovable, and impossibly precise. From scorching deserts to dense jungles to windswept mountains, they stand as monuments to a past we do not fully understand. And for generations, one question has echoed through time: who really built them? For centuries, historians and scientists have constructed a narrative of human development, a gradual evolution, from primitive tools to agriculture to cities and eventually to complex civilizations. It is a story of ingenuity, of survival, of human progress. But like all stories, it leaves things out, because scattered across the world are clues. Clues that don't quite fit. In Egypt, the Great Pyramid of Giza stands as one of the most astonishing structures ever created. Constructed over 4,500 years ago, it is aligned almost perfectly with true north. Its massive limestone blocks, some weighing several tons, are fitted together with extraordinary precision. Even today, with modern engineering and advanced tools, replicating such accuracy remains a significant challenge. But Egypt is not alone. High in the Andes Mountains of Peru lies Machu Picchu, a city built in the 15th century where stones are carved so precisely they fit together without mortar, so tightly that not even a blade can pass between them. And then there is Baalbek in modern-day Lebanon. At the Baalbek temple complex, enormous stones, some weighing over 800 tons, were lifted and placed with remarkable accuracy. No cranes, no industrial machines, no clear explanation. So how was it done? Ancient civilizations were not only builders, they were observers of the cosmos. The pyramids of Egypt align with celestial bodies. Ancient Mayan calendars track astronomical cycles with astonishing precision. In India, sacred texts describe machines capable of flight, known as Vimanas. In ancient Mesopotamia, carvings depict beings descending from the sky, figures referred to as the Anunnaki. These were not simple myths. They were detailed, consistent, and found across cultures separated by vast distances and no known contact. Even within biblical texts, the prophet Ezekiel describes a vision: wheels within wheels, descending from the heavens surrounded by fire and light. To ancient observers, these may have appeared divine, but through a modern lens, there is a different possibility. Were these descriptions of gods, or misunderstood encounters with advanced technology? This brings us to a controversial idea, one that challenges the very foundation of human history: the ancient astronaut theory. It suggests that thousands of years ago, Earth was visited by intelligent extraterrestrial beings. Not conquerors, but guides, teachers, entities who shared knowledge of engineering, astronomy, and construction. Supporters of this theory point to sudden leaps in human development, moments in history where civilizations appear to advance almost overnight. They highlight similarities between distant cultures, shared symbols, shared stories, shared depictions of beings descending from the sky. How could isolated civilizations tell such similar stories? Was it coincidence or collective memory? Despite these mysteries, mainstream science remains cautious. Many researchers argue that human ingenuity alone explains these achievements, that ancient people were far more capable than we often assume. And perhaps they are right. But questions remain, because for every explanation, another mystery emerges. Why do certain construction techniques appear lost to time? Why do some ancient sites show signs of knowledge that seems out of place? And why do so many cultures across the globe speak of visitors from the sky? Is it possible that these stories have been misunderstood, ignored, or even deliberately dismissed? Because if humanity was not alone in its early development, then our understanding of history changes completely. What if these ancient structures are not just monuments, but messages, remnants of a forgotten chapter in human history, or evidence of something far greater than ourselves? Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between, not fully extraterrestrial, not entirely human, but a story still waiting to be uncovered. The truth is, we may not have all the answers, and perhaps we are not meant to, at least not yet. But the evidence, the structures, the stories, they remain silent, massive, unmoving, guarding secrets older than history itself, and waiting for us to ask the right questions. So the question remains, were ancient civilizations truly alone? Or is there something we were never meant to know?